What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? Y'all know what it is. Nigga, no studioing. This is relatively raw, where we give you raw reactions and the raw perspective on whatever the topic may be. Salute to the relatives with y'all stinking asses. We in the building, homie. What's poppin'? I'm your homie, your brother K Dose. If you don't know, now you motherfucking know, man. We finna have a great show for y'all today, man. This shit finna be lit. Get your drinks, whether if it's water, wine, a shot. You know what I'm saying? If you do that type of thing, if you smoke, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't get too high though, because some of this shit might go over your head. You feel me? It's the dating game. That's what we talking about today. It's part two, man. It's part two of the show. I know what you thinking. Your boy is married. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Y'all act like I ain't attractive. Like I don't just be having women holler at me. I mean, hello. I mean, you feel me? Great beard and all. You know what I'm saying, homie? But on some real shit, we finna talk about the dating game, the modern day dating game. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, this shit different. I want to know what's going on out here in these streets, man. So last week we had the lovely champagne on. This week we have a woman, man. Let me tell you something. This woman, she do all kind of different shit, yo. She funny. She's a comedian, actress. She can fucking rap. Like I'm telling you, like she's lovely. But we finna talk about this dating game with her tonight, man. I hope y'all ready for this. Make sure y'all share the damn video, share the broadcast. My bad. We had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I apologize. You feel me? But we here. You know what I'm saying? But no further ado, I'm gonna bring my girl up here. Y'all know her as Miss Deanna Michelle. I know her as being Miss Funny as hell. You feel me? Let's go. Deanna, what's happening?
Hello.
How you
Hello,
doing?
hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling
All
like a
right.
villain
Don't let
looking
your
at the
wife come in there.
ceiling.
Don't let your wife come in there and smack you upside your head talking about you, Mr. Cool. People hollering at you. Sit your ass down somewhere.
But she know that though. What you talking about? She know that she gonna be like, yeah, baby. She'll come in
Okay,
here.
cool.
Know what?
Cool.
That's my
Okay.
first question for you already off the bat. Let's get right into this shit.
Already gonna get me. Okay, well, let's do this. Let me crack my
Does the
knuckles. Crack my knuckles. Fix my titties.
let's get into this shit,
All right,
right?
let's go.
Does the dude that you rock with fuck with does does it matter to you whether if more women find him attractive or not?
Um, I'm gonna be honest. I've been talking to some cute niggas lately, and they act too cute for me. I need a grimy one. I want one that girls are like, I don't want no more. Everyone been looking at my nigga lately. Like the guys I've been dating, like I'm
Hmm.
good. I'm good. I want one of those booger wolves. I want to find one, but
Come on, man.
I do. I want to find one. I'm trying to be the Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. I'm trying to be
Oh,
the
what that? Yo, what that mean? You trying to be the Beyonce? You trying to say
I'm trying to be the arm
Jay Z
candy baby. I'm
ugly?
trying to be so cute for both of us. I don't even want a cute
Oh
nigga no more.
shit.
I don't even want nobody cute no more. I done had some cute ones. But I mean, it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. If my friends don't find him attractive, that does not bother me. But if my mama be like, then I'd be like, damn, my mom doesn't even think he's cute. I gotta shake him. That matters to me more than what any of my homegirls say, because my homegirls be bugging some woo. You know what I'm saying? We all have different tastes. But if my family's like, he kind of shot to pieces, then we're gonna slide on him.
That's fucked up, man.
I
That's
know.
fucked
My
up,
mom's
man.
horrible like that though. I can't, you know what I'm saying? She's like that.
So he could be a good dude, got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? He's just that guy, but then he coming in.
But okay, because you said unattractive. How ugly are we talking? Are we talking like Julio? Are we talking like Julio ugly? Or like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Just
I don't
like
know. Like it depends on
Boosie
your type.
ugly.
It's like it's like what you find attractive. It's like I don't know what's your barometer. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I
Oh,
don't
you don't know
judge
my
men.
my width or width. Okay, we're gonna go like
Yeah.
this. We're gonna break it down. Like we're gonna talk about let's give example of celebrities. Like Method Man, that's like a 10. Baby, bring home a meth, you cool. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. Method
Bring
man.
home
All
Method
right.
Man.
All
Okay.
right.
You bring home a Boosie.
Oh damn! You took a drink on that. Okay. She took a motherfucking drink on it.
I don't care how tight that fade is. I mean, no. But you know what I mean? So it's like it's whatever. But I don't necessarily always go for looks. But as of lately, there was like somebody that I was dating that was attractive, and he was like too much. So I need me like a little 6 or under.
Okay. Well,
No
let's go
more
back
like
to that. What you mean too much? What that mean?
uh. Sometimes when men are attractive, they are so used to some woman being super subservient to him because like it's really sometimes it's hard to find the man that's like it's not that many Shamar Morris compared to as many like Halle Berrys, you know what I'm saying? So when
Right.
you do have a man that's like super attractive, sometimes he don't even be hitting it right. He's so fine, he's just like lay down, like get to me. Like they get kind of lazy, cute niggas, they don't even be throwing it right. They're all cute and shit. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? A ugly nigga, he'll give it to you like ugly. You know what I'm saying? He's ugly. Them
Well,
cute
shit.
niggas, they're
You
like,
can't. You can't have it all, Deanna. You can't have it all.
yes, you can.
No, fuck that.
Damn, maybe
Sometimes
that's
you
why I'm
gotta
single.
you gotta pick one. Sometimes you
Am I
gotta pick
greedy?
one.
Damn,
Yeah.
maybe that's why I'm single. I can't keep it,
Let's
nigga.
see this.
Damn,
See now, this is some of the issues I be watching these different videos, and I
I can't
understand.
keep a nigga. I'll be honest. I'll say that out loud. I can't keep them. You know what I'm saying? I could get them, but I can't keep them. That's a whole nother thing in this subject.
Well, see,
I can't keep these
see,
niggas.
one thing you gotta think about too is some women they want it all. They want the dude to
They
be
do.
damn near multimillionaire. They want him to be good looking. Then they want the nigga to have, beyond average size dick and be able to sling that shit. Look, you ain't gonna have it all out here. I think once women start to kind of like understand, okay, I gotta like kind of like fuck around and get a good balance.
It ain't even all about like okay. First of all, you slipped up a couple times. First of all, you said multi-million. Let's get real, okay? Some
Yeah, I
niggas,
exaggerated on
it's
that.
some great men working at Lowe's. You know what I'm saying? I haven't met that nigga. I'm not materialistic like that. It just so happens that I haven't met that good dude or whatever, or like
Hmm.
that blue collar dude. But there's all kind of dudes who just have a nice job. A woman just wants a man that's taking care of himself, so she don't
Hmm.
have to take care of him. And if you taking care of yourself, maybe you can take care of me. If you at the mall for you, I'll wear a size 4. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
Right.
So that's just what it is. That's why women don't want multi-millionaire stuff. But if you know my favorite color, purple, why you didn't buy me nothing purple in the last like couple weeks or something like this? Women don't want millions. We just want to be thought of. You know what I'm saying? And then you also said the big dick and know what to do with it thing. I mean, do you want a woman that's not good and bad? Or it's just like not fun in bed? Like that, I think that's really important.
Well,
Sexually
no,
compatible is important.
it's a little different with men. It's a little different because
It
when it
is, cause y'all just kind of
because
stick it and it.
nah, like I can train a woman on how I want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
think
can
so,
I
huh?
can I don't think I know. I've done it.
Okay.
You know
Well,
what I'm,
yeah.
you
Okay.
know what I'm saying? It's just
So,
like
are
with a
you
woman,
admitting that men are not trainable?
not trainable in what
So once he
sense?
bad in bed, he bad. You heard it right there, y'all. Ain't no helping these
Nah,
niggas.
nah, I
He
don't do
bad
that
in bed.
shit.
You heard it right here. You heard it raw, raw, no
Nah,
studioing. If he can't hit it once, don't let him
nah,
hit it again. He's a failure.
nah. What I'm saying is that brings me to a video that my wife just showed me. But it was hilarious. But what I'm
You
saying
said it.
is, what I'm saying is, some
Uh huh.
women try to train their men on how the last nigga fuck. Nah, I got my way that I do things, and I'm a get to that spot you want me to get to. How I get to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That is the most
And
selfish shit I
and
ever heard.
no, that's not selfish. I said I'm
Who
gonna
said
get to
it
that
was the last
spot
nigga? What? It's a
that
certain.
you want me.
Okay.
Okay. So for
How do you
example,
know
right?
what we training somebody to do? Or how do you know is
Because
from what?
okay,
What if the last nigga
it's
wasn't even
muscle
doing
memory.
that?
It's muscle memory, right? So think about this. Let's say you've been dealing with a dude for 4 years,
Oh
right?
shit, here we go. Muscle
You know,
memory.
you know his
Hold on.
moves.
Hold on,
You
wait, let me
know.
stop you for a second though. He said muscle memory. So you trying to tell me my pussy's still tripping on this last nigga? Is that what you just told me? My pussy like, hey, where that one at? Okay. Alright, I just
No,
check it.
hey, it's real
Okay.
though. Let me break it down
Alright.
for you. So,
Okay, muscle memory, okay.
okay, let's say the dude you used to mess with, he always start off missionary, right? He always start off legs up on the shoulders. And then like usually what he do is turn you to the side and he hit it with your ass hanging off the bed, right?
Okay.
Or then after that he wants you on top. But then after that he wants you with reverse cowgirl. After that he wants you doggy style. And then
Okay.
that's usually his finale. Let's just say that, right? So you don't mess with dude no more. You messing with a new dude now. And let's just say just so happened this dude happened to start missionary. Let's just say that. But your muscle memory automatically goes there because you're so accustomed to how that dude hit you. And
Okay, but you just said it.
mentally,
Oh,
you
I'm
want
gonna
that
get to
dude.
it the way I get to it, and I'm gonna go
Yes.
and I'm gonna do me. That's whack. Let me tell
How?
you something. If we driving right now, you drive to work, right? Let's say you drive to work. You know your routine, right?
Yeah,
If we
right?
could all get to the same build, if we get into the same building, there's a lot of different ways we could go. We could go all the way around. If you want to go to this one liquor store, you could go all this way. If you want to hit Dunkin' Donuts,
Okay. Okay.
you are sitting here saying that no matter what a woman tells you, you like, no, I'm gonna drive this way and you gonna like it. That's just what you said. So you guys are not
Nah,
trainable.
that is a horrible analogy.
That is exactly what you said. You said,
Nah,
I'm gonna give it to you this way and we're gonna get there because you off of muscle memory. Well, hold up, that's just an easier, shorter way, and I'm trying to make this easier for you, player. That's the way I know. You gonna go a different
okay.
way, we're gonna get lost.
So, okay, listen. What if this woman's body type is different than the body type I just was fucking with? So, okay, I see this body type. I want to hit this a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I might have a plan in mind. You know what I'm saying? How I want to do
Okay.
this. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to like get me to do something that you want, cause you accustomed to the last
That's
nigga,
what this is what's so crazy about men. Do you hear yourself? You like, see, I got a plan. Like you over here like Smithers and shit. What you mean? Like that's
you
what
should feel
men are
great
so
about
we are
that. You
so
should
the
feel
prey and
great.
you're the predator. Oh, see, I got a plan what I'm gonna do with this because you weren't built like her. So like that's what's funny. You know what? That's funny because a lot of men who was with like a thicker bitch before me, when they
Uh huh.
get me, they like want to be all hey bing 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 and try to be like Mr. Cool. And I'm like, hold up, I know you couldn't do that with home chicks, but this ain't Cirque du Soleil. They like, let me see this and twisting me, and I'm throwing up West Coast, and they pulling my hand behind my head just cause I'm skinny. Don't come over here with that. Don't come
Cause you
over here with
flexible.
that.
Cause you flexible. They said, "Ooh, I'm
They
gonna
like,
try
let me.
this."
I've been bench pressed mid stroke. Like, hold on, let me just see if I could do this. Whop, yup, see, whop, woo, woo, and I'm like, okay, in the air, getting doing dumbbells with me. I'm just so. What is that? That's what I'm saying. It's
I'm
like
just,
men. They every woman. They just okay. They guess. I guess they do have a plan.
hey, sometimes
But
we do, but okay,
how
look.
does that help me get to where I need to get?
But what if it do though? I'm just saying. I ain't saying people gotta do all that extra shit. I'm just saying some
Okay,
dudes might not want to do
understandable.
it the way what I'm saying. But ultimately, of course, we know as men we gonna get what we want out of that equation. We know that
Right.
already. You know what I'm saying? But
Ooh,
you know,
okay.
I saw a video earlier. I want to get your opinion on this. It
Okay.
it said something along the lines of whoever in a relationship, is the better at sex is the whole of the relationship. Would you agree?
Um, I will definitely agree with you. I will definitely agree with you. I
You
think the
agree?
one that's usually, I mean, that's like blatant, like the whoever the one that's giving it up. See, sometimes opposites attract too. So you
Right.
have the girl that's kind of prude, and here come the man, like you said, he got the plan. He gonna turn it out and twist it. Every now and then you have the girl that's a little more crazy. She's the hair puller and she's the biter, the scratch back scratcher, and she's gonna be more passionate. So like opposites attract in that sense sometimes. So we do have a prude one and a freaky ass one. But uh, um once you get to know your hoe, you know how your man is. You know what I mean? So you
Mm-hmm.
try to abide by his wholeness. You try to catch up, but sometimes you can't catch up to him. He already too far gone. Some of y'all just too
Yeah.
far nasty. And then you settle down because you scared to settle down with the nasty hoe that you love. This how some men really are. The dating thing. So you married, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these men, they have a woman that they run to all the time, that they have for years and years and years, and they won't let her go, but they won't
Mm-hmm.
get serious with her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's with his main thing, but he still has to run and go be the nasty hoe he is with the hoe. Do you know what I'm saying? So the hoe will settle down. You're right, but they still are gonna creep and be the hoe. You know what I'm saying? So if
Mm-hmm.
that's what the meme kind of meant, it is always
Yeah.
gonna be hard. If you know your partner's like way more sexual than you, it don't matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You could do the grapefruit with the vanilla sundae, but that's another
Mm-hmm.
subject.
True. 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 So going back to like the beginning a little bit, right? So
Okay.
when now in your like let's say within the past 4 to 5 years, because
Okay.
I've been out the dating game for so long, I don't even like do dudes still approach women like face to face?
Yes.
Like, is that still
Yes. All the
happening
time.
or
Yes. Men all
okay?
the time. But see, at the same time, you have to
Yeah.
be approachable. And that's what I'm realizing as a woman. A lot of times you go out, you're looking good and you're feeling good, and you don't get no play that night or whatever. A lot of things are changing. And I think that the dynamic of relationship is changing. Men are actually more shy now, and men hate rejection now. So you kind of have to be more inviting, because gone are the day where they're like, "Oh, will you wear my pin? Check the box if you like me, yes or no." They don't like it now. Like the chase got kind of embarrassing. Women are like, "This thirsty nigga, da da da." So now when you go out, men are kind of like, should I say something? I don't know. You know what I mean? So you have to be a little more inviting these days, kind of like, oh, smile, or a little more friendly. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff's really happening like online. Like the last,
Mhm.
a lot of people I've met recently has just been, oh, they saw me at a comedy show or some kind of, whatever. A lot is online. But if I do go out, one of my comedy shows or something, there's gentlemen out that are single, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's let me get you a drink." Woo woo. It depends. It's a toss up. But going out is like, it's rough right now. I'm not even gonna lie. These dating apps seem to be where it's at. I haven't really jumped on one yet, but
Mhm.
that seems to be what's happening. It's a little
What
rough outside.
what's the red flag like for you, Deanna? So like, a guy comes up to you.
Hmm.
What's one of the things that you're looking at or that you're hearing for automatically to say, "Nah, I'm cool."
Well, first of all, I don't know what it is. And this is why I'm Deanna everywhere. You understand?
Mhm.
When I was rapping, Deanna, comedy stage, Deanna. I don't go by Deanna with my professional job, but it's only because whatever. You know what I mean? I just don't go by. It's easier to say Dee or whatever at my job.
I understand.
But
Yeah.
I really dislike it when a man tells me his like street name. If you are trying to approach me and you're trying to talk to me and you like, "What up? I'm Kato's" and shit, I might be like, all right. I don't like that. I hate when a man comes up to me and he's like, "What's up?" They call me Bandit, or "What's up?" I'm like, "Whoop whoop." You know what I mean? Even if we are like in the rapper setting or something like that, that's one flag already I kind of don't like. And if he mentions sex within like the first like 10 minutes of conversation, big red flag already. Huge. But then again, if he fine and I'm feeling myself that night, it might be okay.
See, I was about to say that. I was about to say that. That's where I was just
If
about
he
to go.
cute, you could be a little bit
Because
nasty. A
no,
little
but like
nasty if you look good.
most, no, I ain't gonna say most men, because most of us are oblivious when it comes to certain shit. But I think
Okay.
honestly, like a woman can kind of tell within a couple minutes talking to you that if they want to give you something or not. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Sometimes you can
Definitely.
a dude
Voice,
can talk their way
the
out of
tone
that
of
shit.
his voice, the smell, charisma, kind of, a way he might move or something like that. But at the same time, that's also disappointing. Men, you have to be so tricky because some of those smoothest ones have no idea what to do with the buns, yo. Like, what is this? Like, you smooth outside. And then there's
Hmm.
some guys who are such nerds, but once you get them alone, you're like, oh my God, girl, nigga is a whole animal. You know what I mean? So it really like every man is different sexually. It's funny. Like some of these nerdy niggas, these gamers, you think they're not putting in work. Please, they moving their hands all day and shit. They know they focus. You know what I'm saying? Like find you a
She
little
said they
weird little gamer
focus.
nigga. They focus. I mean, tearing shit up. They'll push the same button all night if they have to. You know what I'm saying? Get
That's
you a
you being
gamer nigga.
selfish now. That's you being fucking selfish.
I didn't say it something. I said all night if you want. If that's what kind of girl you are. I didn't say he have to. I don't even like going all night. I'm gonna keep it 100. I could go all night, but we ain't going all night. We stopping every like 27 minutes. I'm not going past like 27 minutes. You're not finna just beat it up like that. Going
Yo,
somewhere.
that's a lot, man. That's
That's what I'm
goddamn.
saying. Like I'm not going past that. Some girls be like,
Maybe
"Oh,
I'm
she just
getting,
hitting it all night." I don't. You better take a break, homie. Give me
man.
some
I'm
juice.
38 years old, man. I'm still, saying
Homie,
prime, but
I'm getting
that's a
up there
lot.
too. I
That's
do
a
not
lot.
have time for this all night long. No,
That's a lot.
we
That's a
can
lot, homie.
we can pull all nighter, but we gonna take a break in between, listen, rap,
Yeah, something,
smoke,
man.
drink. Yeah, we
Go
could
eat
pull
some
all nighter, but
tacos
we're
or
not
something.
going all night for what? We have nothing to prove here. We not
Got
doing that.
nothing to prove.
Nothing
Nothing
to
at
prove here.
all.
We ain't doing it all night. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? But going somewhere. That's like
She said, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, but going somewhere like I don't like all that. Don't come over here with that whiskey dick, like drunk dick, where they just want to all night. Nah, going somewhere.
let, me,
Whiskey
let, me
dick
ask,
is bad for you.
let me ask you this, right? So,
Uh huh.
I asked you earlier, does it matter, if other people find your dude attractive, right? And you said
Right.
at this point, you're kind of at the point where it's like, man, you don't even care no more, right?
I don't.
You don't. I don't believe you. But okay, that's what you're saying. So,
Okay,
what
go
you
go
about to
go.
say? What you about to
No,
say?
I told you I want to be the Beyonce. I want everyone to be like, damn, homie, how you get her? I need everyone to be like, I'm proud of you, nephew. I'm getting on that level.
Okay. Okay, Dion.
It's there now. I don't even care no more. For what? What do I need a pretty nigga for? For what?
I guess.
Okay, good.
I guess. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that whole dating process, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what are you looking for? So, let's say you got a guy, he's good looking to you, he said all the right things. So, he asked you out on the date. What what is it that you're looking for on that first date, and what are you looking to show him on that first date?
Oh,
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
kind of a tough question, actually. I don't think anybody's ever asked me like that. Um, well, for one, I want to show him just that I'm intelligent, well spoken. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And just I want to show him obviously that I kind of know how to take care of myself, but I think that's where my problem is. I sometimes am show men this huge independence up front, and then they don't want to take care of me. So I'm trying to like ease that back, be a little more like subservient and like show men like you are needed. Cause once you show a man you don't need him, he gonna treat you like you don't need him. So I'm trying to be like that, more like, you know,
Mhm.
inviting in, be more open actually. So just showing them that I'm smart and that I'm actually friendly. Like I'm trying to care about you too here, do you know? Because I think that's what's
Right.
lacking now. Men feel so no one cares about me. I've noticed that. So I'm trying to show them that like I'm smart. I care about your feelings as well. And
Mhm.
then obviously that, I don't know, I'm a lot of fun. Like I like to have fun on dates. We're gonna have fun. You're gonna be like, yo, this girl's crazy. Like I like to make niggas laugh. You know I'm a comedian. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And if
Right.
that means like, woo, I'm turning up, possibly. It just depends on how the date is. You know what I mean? So it depends. Every
So
man
so
gets a different version of different women.
so let
But
me
what
ask
I'm
you.
looking for in him is
Mhm.
that he's responsible. Okay,
Mhm.
responsible. I'm also looking for him that he's intelligent because I don't always like to talk about BS. You know what I mean? I like to talk
Mhm.
about books and poetry and Maya Angelou and whatever. And manners is so important to me. I need to see manners. I need to see how you're treating other people around us because we're on a date. I don't want you to be rude to the dude who accidentally stepped on my shoe. You're not trying to
Mhm.
fight him, are you? Okay, cool. Are you mean to the waitress? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I pay attention to manners and how he's treating, how much he pays attention to his phone on our date. And that's another
Mm.
thing too. Like, is the
That's a
phone
good one.
out a lot? Oh, bad sign.
Now, are you like okay with? I guess I could say okay with a guy. Maybe he meets you, whatever. Say, hey, you know what? How about I take you for a coffee tomorrow? Have you ever been asked that?
Um, I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Ever since I kind of started dating, I've been like whipping, So it's really like I don't let a lot of niggas pick me up. I'll meet them places. That's another thing why women are so independent. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I would love it if I trusted a man to come pick me up and
I got
whatever,
you.
be ready. But I am ready to hang out soon. If we exchange information, yeah, I'll meet you somewhere. But it takes a minute for me to be like, oh, okay, meet me at my
Okay.
home and then I'm gonna get in your car. Like
Mhm.
that takes a minute now. It's crazy because like you just
No, I
so
understand. I understand that though. 'Cause
yeah, meeting up.
as a
I'd
man that
rather
has a
meet up. Let's
daughter,
meet up. I like
I
having my
get that.
own car for like our first few meetings. I can't be depending on you because you might get pissed off at me, leave me somewhere, and I swear. So but I'm down to hang out soon though. I am. Which is also you really gotta be careful these days. But I am down though. Like I'm with
But
if he wants
I'm
to
saying
we
like
just
just for a
exchange
coffee
information.
though.
Yeah.
Just for a coffee. Like I say, yo, Deanna,
Mhm.
I would love to meet you over here at this little coffee spot that
Yeah,
I
let's
go
go get some
to.
coffee. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We go get
Let's go
coffee, we
get a
talk and
macchiato,
everything.
chop it up.
Okay, well that's
I'm a
dope.
writer. We love coffee houses. I'm a writer. I sit there writing jokes and my
No,
pilot all day
that's
and
dope.
everything.
That's dope because there's a lot of women out here who look at that as coffee. I don't want no
Right.
coffee. Take me to Ruth Chris or whatever other, extravagant
Oh no,
restaurant.
but see that's the thing. You just got to be smooth about that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
A woman will go get a cronut with you. You just got to be like, hey. And see that's another thing. That's where it started messing up. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Hmm.
I might get in trouble for this later, but why do you guys give an already confused ass person all these options? Women are psychopaths. I didn't even know what I was gonna wear today. We don't know nothing. We don't know
Yeah,
nothing. What do you want to eat? I don't know.
yeah.
I have
It's
no idea.
funny.
Where do you want to
That's the
stop? I have
same
no idea.
thing
So
Champagne
just
said
pick her
last
up and
week.
take her. It's no
Yes.
more of this. Don't. That's where men started messing up, giving women options. You, the man, hey, I would
Well,
like
hold
for
on
you to
now.
meet
Hold
me.
on now, Deanna. You just said
Mhm.
that a lot of women try to be independent all the time.
I
And a
just
lot
said
of
I'm gonna get in
women,
trouble for that, but men need to start making us do stuff. I know it sounds terrible, but like this is the plan.
no, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all.
I'm a planner. Women like plans. Hey, you and me, we're going here, and then I plan this museum trip. This is what we're doing. There's none of this
Right.
option. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, do you want Chinese or Indian? Da 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 da. No, I picked out this Thai spot. You and me are gonna go try this. I read in an article, and then from there we're going to the Grammy Museum. See
Right.
you at 7. Boom. That's it. Then we're not gonna have all this. Oh, women. Da, da, da. You guys start giving us options, and then y'all start caring less. What you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. Don't ask me what I want to do. And then when I hit you with Roof Chris and fucking trip to Vegas and Bellagio, then you like, damn, bitch. Well, you asked me,
Hmm.
so you know I'm gonna go there. Don't ask.
Yeah, but
Plan it
like,
out.
but I think you are right. I think men, for the most part, we should have a plan when it comes to the date. We should have a plan
It's a
on,
little
okay,
plan.
you know what I mean? I get that, but after a while, man, I think it become a point where it is on both at the end of the day. Sometimes, like
Yeah.
sometimes, like even with my wife, it kind of happened today. I took the kids to the park, after I was done with work earlier, but we didn't discuss dinner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Mm.
in the shower. She came in there like, "Babe, what's for dinner?" I'm like, "I don't know. What's for dinner?" You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now that's a different situation, a little
Right.
bit, but I'm not, I still date my wife 'cause I take my wife out on dates, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
not
Right. Right. But in
out there
general,
dating.
just like uh, this is my thing. Men started saying like, "Oh, women only want this. They only want this. They only want that," because y'all started asking us what we want. Before
Hmm.
it was literally like a girl. We could take this back to the 50s where moms they were going to get a milkshake. If you really want to look at like the American dating and shit, bitch was going to split a milkshake with a nigga.
Yeah,
Y'all set a different tone for it. Stop setting it up, and then started kind of like the
I
world
don't
just
know.
changed a little bit. It wasn't
I
all
think,
dating. It started going more house party, more big. Everybody's big everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes
yeah,
women do like take me somewhere it's small,
and
and
intimate, yeah.
intimate. That's why it seems more expensive because she just wants this one on one. When a man's trying to take you to like, let's go to Six Flags and shit, we're like, okay, everybody and their mamas right there, like, you know.
So what we've just proven is women really don't know what the fuck they want.
I just said that. I have no idea. I never know where I want to go, what I want to do. Let's go. I just know I'm gonna be cute when we
Because
go. Let's
you
go.
just
I have no
said,
idea.
in the same sense, it's like have a plan in some things, but then there is that, especially in the modern era, there's that independence. I can make my own decisions. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, if a man wants to take the lead in a situation, I've seen this with my own eyes. I've seen women be like, "No, I can, do this myself," or I can, why are you making decisions for me? Why I've seen this, and then it's like, wow. So now it makes a lot of dudes be like, well, shit, uh, where you want to go eat? I don't know where you want to eat. Well, I asked you,
And
do you
then
want to
we
go
sitting
to?
there like two dummies, and
And
then we get
now,
bored with each other. That's why I say
exactly.
you gotta have a plan.
Get the fuck out.
You gotta have a
That shit
plan.
is
You
so
gotta have a plan. You gotta have
confusing.
a spot with options. This is California. We're lucky. You and me could pull
Yeah,
up at a little promenade, and it could be a movie theater right here, a restaurant, and a
facts.
park, and it's a lot
That's a
going on.
fact.
Some of these other states where they don't have all the shit we have, where sometimes the weather's shitty and they can't be going out, this is when you had to plan and you had to figure out ways to stay romantic. It don't even always have to be going out. Women want a man to be thoughtful. Okay? See, this is the thing. Y'all want us to know what we want, and we want y'all to be thoughtful. Men are not like
Or
really
thoughtful or
thoughtful of
psychic.
you.
Thoughtful or psychic.
Not psychic. It's thoughtful. Didn't I just say this right now? If you know, what's your wife's favorite color?
She got a lot of them, yo,
Okay,
and
well,
it
what's her
changes.
favorite thing? What's her
She,
favorite thing? Does she collect some anything? She collect anything?
you know what? She got a couple different things. It's not really like collectible. She's really into like movies and shows and shit, right?
Okay, cool. I have like a
So
thing for
like,
cups. In case you haven't noticed, it says right here,
hmm
wrap my hands around swallow. I like cups. Okay, this is thoughtful. You know, this is something I like. Why you didn't give me a cup somewhere?
okay,
That ain't psychic. That's not
I get it.
psychic.
I
You
get
know
it.
I like purple. I just said that. Why you ain't bought me a purple sticker? A purple fuzzy wheel for my car. We don't ask for $1 billion things. We are simple women. Simple. Just be thoughtful. You know it's something I like. Women are very thoughtful of men. And you know that. I'm pretty sure your wife knows all your favorite stuff. Hey, honey, I see this thoughtful. If your t-shirt got a hole in it, guarantee your ass get a new t-shirt soon. Guarantee you get one soon.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Guarantee you
Hey,
get one
I'm
soon.
gonna keep it
If
real.
your wife get a hole in her t-shirt, you going to get a new t-shirt or you going to be like, "Did you go get a new top yet?"
hmm
That's this is what I'm talking about. Just thoughtful. That's
Because
it.
we're
If,
not women, we're men. That's just not how we build.
and women are not planners.
And,
We ain't
and,
built the
and we
pyramids.
thoughtful. We thoughtful in different ways though.
No, but y'all want women to plan and build and do all this other stuff. We didn't do that. We
I
didn't
don't.
plan the pyramid.
Not me personally, but like I think you know what you're
Women
definitely
aren't
making some good
builders. Men are
points.
builders.
I I I I think you're making some good points. You know I think we're slowly heading back to where a lot of women want the men to be in the lead again. Because
Definitely.
for a while, it's been like, you got the feminist movement, which a lot of things I agree with what they have, what they're thinking, what they're trying to get across. But some of this shit kind of went too far. And so now you have a lot of dudes that's kind of been
Wait.
stuck.
What about feminism went too far? Never mind. I don't even want to open that box. But okay, I understand what you're saying. Women, we do need to. I mean, I hate to even say it like this, but if men need to get back in the garage, women need to get back in the kitchen. I feel like some of us kind of forgot our roles. Women had to get in the garage, and a lot of men had to get in the kitchen. This is what we did and how we grew up. So, with our generation, we both had to do each other's jobs, and now we both kind of selfish. These people that right now, I'm gonna say this right now: if you're between 32 and 42,
Hmm
and you are single, it is rough. We were raised by like the single mothers. All of us.
mm
This is like that first generation of like that 80s babies from like 1980 to like
Yep.
1992. We're that first generation of mom dukes. Like we were making ourselves dinner after school. We were doing that. So these people right here, we're all so selfish. The younger generation, they kind of see that and they're like, damn, maybe I do need to fix it up a little bit. But
hmm
if you were born from 1980 to 1992, it's a wrap for us. We're all selfish assholes. We all work hard. We all watched our parents work so hard. We don't care about really building with each other. We're selfish. We're latchkey kids. We all fend for ourselves. And now we're trying to date and fuse this whole life when nigga I've been taking care of me my since I was 11. I was 11 years old frying chicken after school, nigga. What you gonna tell me?
hmm
You can't take care of me like better than I
Yeah.
took care of myself. Our whole generation's like that. And that's what it is. And it's hard. It's dealing with a lot of these men had a single mother. They never had the father to even see that. I grew up without my father in the home. I never saw a man like telling me how pretty I was. So as soon as I got outside, I was like, "Oh, he think I'm pretty, and he think I'm pretty," and you know what I'm saying. So
hmm
this it's sticky outside right now. Like it really is. We're all kind of very very selfish, and if we could start giving. I think we all know how to do it. We all know how to be subservient. We all know what each other wants, but why should I? I'm not gonna do it. Why should I? Ain't nobody do it for me. You know, we're a selfish
hmm
generation. This point of dating right now. my little box. The 80s babies were something else because our mamas wasn't playing. They had the gold
Hmm.
anklets on. They was nurses. They didn't give a fuck. They was listening to Nita Baker. And that's
With
just
they
it.
with they gin and juice or they glass of wine.
And keep in mind, some of our moms was young too. Some of these moms was
Yeah.
coming up. Some of the dudes I meet, they mama only like 15 years older than them. I'm like, okay, cool. You and your moms grew up together. They smoking blunts. He ain't taking women that seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what?
so it is kind of different.
The best thing that happened to me was I stopped listening to my mom when it came to women and dating.
Mm,
I stopped listening. That was the
I
best thing that
promise
ever
you.
happened to me.
I promise you that my ex, me and his mother. That's all I'm gonna say. That woman there. Ooh, we were getting into it. It's wonderful now, you know what I'm saying? Because like this is my son's grandmama now. So she
Hmm.
gotta deal with me, girl. Like, what's up? We cool now. But growing up, like she helped put kind of more wedge in between us, you know. Some of these moms out here, they ain't playing about their baby boy either.
Hmm.
It's a little
Well,
different.
look,
Jody's mom's out here.
once once I stopped listening to my mom, and like even my dad was like kind of fairly inconsistent in my life, right? But he had his own issues. I never really held nothing against him. But I remember never gonna. I told this story on here. I had a really crazy little simp moment, right? And
Hmm.
it was like one of my first ever like girlfriends, my first piece of ass I had. I was simping like a motherfucker. Like I didn't know what that was until later. I ain't never gonna forget. I'm at my pop's house. You know, we in Watts, right?
Hmm.
At my pop's house, we chilling. It's like a little like duplex, and I'm on the couch, and me and my girl, we sitting there chilling, we watching football or some shit. So she was like started like brushing her hair, right? And I took the brush and I started brushing her hair for her, right? And my pops kind of like looked at me. He was like, "Hey son, come here real quick. Let me just holler at you real quick, man. I gotta show you something upstairs." He took me upstairs and he was
Terrible.
like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? Why you
Terrible.
brushing that girl hair?"
I'm
No, but
That's
look, no,
terrible.
listen. Let me finish. No, it wasn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me finish. So he was like, "Boy, you in there brushing that girl hair? What the fuck is your problem? Like, you better get your nuts up. Like, don't be brushing that girl hair.
Hmm.
She ain't no dog. Like, like." But I understood why he did that, and I think as a father, he felt like he had to kind of like step in that situation because when I kind of took an outside look at that relationship, I was being walked all over in that relationship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So once he kind of did that, and my last name is Henderson, so he was like, "Nigga, you and Henderson, we don't do that type of shit. What the fuck wrong with you?"
Hmm.
And we went back downstairs. Now I went a little overboard. I sat down next to her, and she hands me the brush to like finish brushing. I said, "Get that shit out my face." I knocked the brush out of her head. I went totally left, like, and my boss was like, "What the fuck are you? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm keeping my nuts up. Nigga, you
All
told me to
bad.
do."
All bad.
So ever
But
since then, the relationship, but he taught me a lesson though, that women, number one, don't like ultra nice dudes. Fellas, don't believe that shit. No, women say they want a nice guy. Don't go all the way nice. That's not. I'm gonna get into that in another topic. But that's what it taught me. It taught me like, okay, I was doing too much. I was doing way too much. In that relationship, she didn't respect me.
I do. I. Hey, listen to me. I'm telling this right now. I'm already knowing, and that's why this world is fucked up now because I was that girl. Man, I had the chicken fried, the cornbread was cut. Okay, the feet was rubbed. I'm a massage therapist, and I've been a massage therapist since I was 21. So any man I dated since I was 21 then got massaged to sleep. They wake up with massages. Baby, I got a headache. That's my job. It ain't nothing, baby. I'll massage you all day, every man I've ever dated. And I tell you what, that's how I fuck them up. If I really want to get them sprung on me, it's something I do. And and after that, they're really mine. It's a wrap. But anyway, so
Watch
I'm a
out.
massage therapist. I'm a massage therapist. They already know. They already know. Like, what you do to me and shit. They already know. But I'm a massage therapist. I'm always touching on them, rubbing on them. I like to cook anyway. I'm somebody mom and my son be like, get in there. His grandmama owned a restaurant. My baby daddy's mom did not play. She forced me to cook. She taught me how to cook when I was little because her family owns restaurants in Chicago. I've been with my baby daddy since I was 16. When we broke up, I started like really dating and stuff. I was a menace. And every time I was ever a menace to a man, I got whatever I wanted from him. The men I was nice to, the men I treated well, the men that I was literally kissing their feet and their hands and shit. Crip walked on me. Just dog clown walk, crump dance all on my soul. But when I would be like, nigga, fuck you, and I meant that shit, and I'd go home and be like, I was, do you I don't understand, and just like, please, like, you're my cinnamon apple on some real shit, and that's it, and that's why you gotta find a medium with people. You can't be nice
Right.
to anyone. You can't be too nice, and you can't be too mean. You gotta just, it's like egg, it's a sticky process out there though, because I promise you, the nicer you are to these men, they walk all over you. My grandmama told me, don't buy nobody no shoes because he gonna walk out your life. And I was like, what? Wait, shut up. You know what I mean? These Jordans out here dancing with another bitch because Diana, please, please. All this shit. I'm buying niggas Tims and J's when they drop and shit, doing dumb
Yo,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, that shit was like a sport to niggas. Like,
Uh huh.
let me see how
Getting
many pairs of shoes this girl will buy a nigga. That shit was like a sport, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man.
definitely.
I went through a little savage phase, man. Like for real. Like, and people they see me now because I'm married up, I got children, and they say, you know, nigga, I went through some savage times, you know what I'm saying? So I
Man,
get it, you know. But it's all maturity, man, and it's all evolving. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think I'm
but
going back to slapping niggas though. Cause when I was really slapping this shit out of niggas, they was acting right.
the fuck? She said she was slapping niggas.
When I was slapping niggas, when I slapped this shit out of Marilyn Monroe style in like 1950 movie, the slap and run, they was acting right. When you're just like, oh my god, quick slap in despair.
No,
I'm just kidding.
it's
I don't condone domestic violence, y'all. I'm just kidding. But whoo, some of these niggas need a little pop pop. I'm not really, to be honest, I don't care. I don't even care right now. Like I'm off. Like no, I don't think anybody cares. I I'm scared that I'm gonna reach that point where I'm just like, oh, I'm not fucking with nobody, and end up being one of those women that don't give it up for like 6 years. Cause ain't nobody, these niggas, they really not talking about shit. The blue collar, the dope dealer, all of them, every man kind of right now. It's rough right now. This COVID, I think it really changed the personalities of the world. I think everybody's completely different the last 2 years. Like everything changed. A lot of people, the dynamic changed for everything.
you know what's crazy? Like as a married man, like I'll be married for 10 years this year,
Wow, that's
and then
wonderful.
yeah, we didn't been through different shit, seen different shit, and what what I had to realize when it comes to marriage is that I'm not gonna be perfect, and she ain't gonna be perfect, and I can't expect her to be perfect.
Hmm.
She gotta understand that when that girl walk by, I have to look at her ass. I have to, baby, I have to.
Okay,
This is
and this is
who
what
I
I
am.
think. Okay, this is
Go
what I
ahead.
think. That is too late for some girls like me to deal with that. She accepted that 10 years ago, so it's
Mhm.
okay. But if
Mhm.
your wife was a single woman now, if you
Mhm.
were a single man now, she'll
Mhm.
be like, "Excuse me, this ain't flying, nigga. This ain't flying, and this,
Right.
this, 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 this." So that's what it is. She's already used to it. 10 years, she already, yeah, you gotta look. Go ahead, cool. But somebody new, you're like, "Hello," and we're all dealing with that out here. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. But that's
I don't
why
have the 10 years with somebody.
she
It's
gonna
gonna
be
take a lot
single.
of more respect and a lot more from people to get to that
It's
level now. I don't
because
know if
look,
I could put in 10 years with somebody that I meet in 2022. This world is too crazy. Like,
and
I don't
I'm
know if
glad you
anybody I
said
can
that.
gonna
I'm
be
glad
there
you
from
said that.
20 to 2032. So we're all just
It's
out here like it's just we chilling for the night, low key. Like these people, it's crazy. Dating is really like these niggas
look,
gone here
man.
today, gone tomorrow.
It's a situation where as men, and somebody just said it in the chat. I can't really see it. I don't got my glasses on, but Party Mo said it's in our nature. Like as men, this is what we are. This is what we do. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm
But
never
you don't
like
think that
going
it's in a
to.
woman's nature to look for something that's
Yes,
even bigger to protect her?
yes, of course.
Okay. We just let's make that clear. Okay.
Because every human being, at the end of the day, it's a everything is a gamble. I look at it like right because you look at sometimes as a man, right? I can look at a
Hmm.
woman and I say, "Yo, I'll fuck the shit out of her. She can get it." And then that's the other side of me is saying, "Okay, as a married man, like, what am I losing by going that route?" You know what I'm saying? You start to really like as you get older, you start thinking like that. But then still, I got that other side of me that's savage as fuck, and I'm a dirtbag, and I'll be like, "I don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. Let's
Yeah,
go."
and see how like I'm so single that none of that sounds fun. So that's why women like me are still single and selfish because that still kind of feels like a settlement. Do you
You know
understand how
why that
you,
is?
even as a
You know
married
why that
man,
is though?
it kind of sounds like
You know
fuck.
why that is? Because y'all think y'all can have it all, and you can't. It's just not how it works.
Have it all is a 50-50. Whoa, you just said there's half of you this way and half of you that way, right?
Listen,
Cool.
as a human being, right?
I'm
We
lost.
all, we, we all like as a man, it's in my nature. Like I'm gonna look at other women. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. That's just what it is. That's what it is. And the
You know what? Let
problem.
me say something right now, just
Go
real
ahead.
quick. We humans, okay?
Yeah.
We about the only species where the girl is more popping. You understand that? We about the only species where you could see the titties, the ass, the popping. Look at the peacock, the man fine. Look at the mallard duck, the man fine. Look at the lion. The lion is shit cool, but the lion got the
Hmm.
big mane. Okay,
Okay.
we the only ones missing out on the pretty Nick. Look at the elephant trunk, big old tusks, homie. We talking about mooses out here with big antlers. So you mean to tell me that your woman that like it's so crazy how men like you want us to just be like okay with that. But a woman is thinking the same exact thing
Right.
all the time. There's always gonna be somebody that's way buffer than my husband, more money than my husband. God damn, the whole life would be better. Y'all talking about a fuck. Do you understand? Like
Hmm.
that's all I really need to stress to married men, not to you. If there's married men watching, y'all talking about a fuck. Women could be talking change her whole fucking life with
True.
the right look at a nigga.
Hmm.
9 times out of
And that's
10.
called hypergamy. That's what that
What?
is.
Okay. Okay, but
Okay,
I just
a
making it clear.
woman.
I just want men to know women have these same more desires, more so because men are. You guys are fucking beautiful too. These men be going to the gym and they chisel. And some of these men, I seen a man the other day that was 6'6". I don't even know why he's 6'6". Why are you 6'6"? Like, damn, like everything.
Look,
Like, oh my god, he's like ducking through doors.
look. Let me
So
tell you.
like,
Let me tell you
we have to
some
look
crazy
too.
shit, right? Like, there's plenty of men out there that my woman can say they might be better looking, that might be have more money, have all these different aspects to them, right?
Hmm.
What I can honestly say though is there's going to be aspects to that man that's not going to hold a candle to me, even with all of that,
Okay,
even with all of that,
that's cute.
right? Because we can't have it all.
Okay,
Nobody can have it all, men or
right.
women,
The
right?
grass ain't greener.
It because look, if I go mess with another woman, I leave my wife for another woman, right? There's gonna be something once I start to live with this other woman. There's gonna be things that my wife used to do that I took for granted,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna realize like shit. Like my wife cooked for me.
Hmm.
She's like how you say you treat those men. Like I'm blessed.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna keep it real. It took a while to get there. It wasn't always like that. Wasn't always like that. I made necessary changes to myself, and I evolved as a person, and she did too. And you know what really helped my relationship
Hmm.
when we cut out these outside motherfuckers. When we cut out these people in our life who don't really have a desire to see the shit work out the way we want it to work out.
Right.
Cause so many times we got other motherfuckers out here trying to dictate how we want to date each other.
Hmm.
So if you're in a
Yeah,
relationship and you want to have an open relationship, that's up to you. Fuck everybody else talking about. Is y'all happy?
I'm on a whole relationship cleanse right now. Actually, like if we
Hmm.
like for real, I'm trying to be celibate. We'll see how long this lasts. I haven't had sex since last year. I'm not gonna say when last year, but okay, maybe like Thanksgiving weekend. I decided to like get some and it didn't go the way I wanted it to. So now I'm really off the pipe. Like when you try to have casual sex and it doesn't go your way, that shit is heartbreaking. So like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm off the pipe completely. We'll see how this goes. Like I'm really trying not to fuck with nobody. But like I think that certain relationships don't last because it's not there's a conversation that needs to be had that everybody's scared of. Couples don't fight to stay together anymore. Men don't stay in the doghouse no more, if you know what I'm saying. Before you used to be able to get mad at your man, but you knew he wasn't even going to leave. He going to be on the couch.
Hmm.
These niggas ain't sleeping on couches no more. Why? Because it's already some bitch on their phone that's offering her bed. Fuck a couch. These men don't even know how to stay in the doghouse. They make it worse when there's the first problem. So that's
Yeah.
why a lot of these relationships aren't lasting. It's not even because women aren't forgiving of the mistakes. It's because a man doesn't even fight to be forgiven anymore. As soon as he gets caught up, he's kind of like, oh, damn, like kind of sociopathic. That's why a lot of these relationships aren't lasting anymore because men get to use that whole excuse of, well, I'm a man and that's just how it is, and you knew what it was, and that's what sucks for women. So that's why a lot of women, we just rather stay single because it seems like it has to be, like you said, it takes so long to get there, and I think some women would rather just be by themselves instead of this whole a fucking choo
Well,
choo train to get to
I,
a maybe.
I think people got to be honest with themselves and with, you know, what they're looking for, right? Because look, I was talking to one of my cousins,
Oh, excuse
and
me, sorry.
it's just okay. You're bored. You're bored, Deanna.
No,
Is that
I'm
what it?
not
You're
bored.
yawning and shit. The fuck?
I'm not bored at all. I told you, I was just like, but as soon as the nigga
No,
took the
don't we?
stream going, so I was staring off for a second. I
Yeah,
mean,
not
like
not
sitting here,
totally
you know,
get
I
it.
got
I
ADHD.
get it. We,
I'm
we
trying
actually
to
gonna wrap
rock.
up because we're supposed to actually end a while ago, but
Oh,
we
okay,
on the
okay.
roll right now, so
You
we gonna
get
end pretty
edit it
soon.
up, chop it up, then whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but damn, I lost my point that I was gonna make. It was a good one too, but it'll come back to me if it's meant to be. It'll come back. But excuse me. But okay, I got it back. So no, I didn't. I thought I had it and I fucking lost it. I hate that shit.
My smile
Um,
fucked you up. You know, I do that sometimes. I hit everybody with the smile, and then they just lose the whole train of thought. It's okay.
but no, man. I think no, honestly, I think this was a great show. I think it was a great
It was
conversation.
lit. We was lit.
You
We're
know,
supposed
it
to
was
been
definitely
do a
lit.
show. You and me been talking about this
Yeah,
forever. I'm just gonna keep it raw
for a
right here.
year. Oh
I
shit, here we
encourage
go.
this man to be the man he is. This K Do's here. He been knowing about my comedy years, and I was like, you know what? Go ahead, get out there, do your thing. We didn't even really cover my comedy right now. We weren't even really chopping it up, trying to be funny. We were just talking like real talk, you know. But
Uh-huh.
he been knowing. I've been telling him to do a show for years and years. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you teamed up with them. You know what I mean? Shout out to No Studio.
No, for
We
sure.
lit. We lit.
And the same thing to you. You know, I've always told you how talented I thought you are, thought you were, or are,
Right.
I thought you
I got my
is. I
episode
don't
with
know.
Geechi dropping soon. A gray
Oh
area. We
yeah,
lit.
yeah, gray area that's coming out. Y'all make sure y'all go over
We
there. Was it
lit.
last second C?
Last second C. Yes, the last
Last
second
second
C.
C. Make sure y'all go over
Mhm.
there and subscribe.
Gray
Emerson
area. Gray
Kennedy.
with an E. That's lit.
That
I'm
shit
on
fire. That shit is
first
hilarious.
season, second season. They brought me back with lit going on over there. My song just dropped. I'm all out here at Spotify. Check out Stuck Up by Deanna Michelle. We lit
Hey,
doing all my stuff. You know
hey.
what I mean? I'm real happy for you. We didn't even talk about battle rap or nothing. I'm geek. We
Nah,
don't, you know what I mean?
we don't
We
have
just
to. We
kept
don't
it here,
have
keep
to.
it popping. Battle
We don't
rap
have
is
to.
crazy right now. There's a lot going on. It's
It
interesting.
is. And the
But
West Coast running that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas
West
talking about
Coast
out
is
there, homie.
really doing their
Yeah,
thing on a battle rap. We really,
yeah.
really are. I don't,
We
to
out
be
here.
honest, I don't really see it going back to New York like that. Like, as far as caffeine and everybody, it seems like it's over on the West to stay. I don't, everybody's like, they need to do a car to New York and da da da. I'm like, I know it'll be lit for the door money, but I think Smack and Bees and them have a better time coming to Cali and
Well, they
enjoying, you know what
can't
I'm saying?
because of the whole COVID. It's really hard to do certain things in New York right now. I mean, but they got
Really, yeah.
basketball and shit popping, so
New
maybe they can
York
figure
is
it out.
just so stacked on top of each other. That's why, like,
Hmm.
it's small. It's so big and small at the same time. It's big and just stacked. You know what I'm saying? So they
For
don't,
sure.
maybe. But yeah,
But
shout out to them though.
got any
What
other?
else
You got
popping
any?
out here? What else you got popping on?
I got. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to This Is Battle Rap. That's my battle rap channel. So make sure y'all
Okay.
go subscribe over there. Subscribe right here, no studio. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any more like any comedy, shows coming up? What's up? Anything
I
we can
actually don't
see
have
you?
anything planned right this second. The new year
Excuse
was
me.
just starting off for me, and then COVID, they kind of did shut down some of the comedy clubs till February 1st in Los Angeles.
Mm,
So I'm just kind of waiting, seeing what's going on. I just had a comedy show though, you know, I mean, New Year's Day and Christmas Eve. So I still stay busy. I just haven't did a show in like like a week or two. But I'm always
mm-hmm,
busy. January just might be kind of rough because of COVID, you know, this new variant out and blah
mm-hmm.
blah blah. So they shut everything down again and stuff. They want to
Yeah,
keep the
man.
crowds to a minimum, just
Gotta be
essential
careful
businesses.
out here right now, 'cause
Gotta be
it's
really careful out here, especially as a
everybody getting
comedian.
sick.
Shit, I be having to walk up stage, wipe down the whole mic, cause everyone be like, rah rah rah, next next next. I'm like,
All that
damn, you know.
spit and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, even though everybody in the crowd got their masks, so I'm worried about the performers and shit, you know.
No, that's what's
But
up,
yeah, I
man.
appreciate you having me on. I appreciate it. It was fun chopping it up. I had a great time.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to come on. Again, sorry for the late start. Relatives out there,
Oh,
my
don't even worry about it.
apologies.
We lit. We're
But
still lit.
You
It's still
definitely had
early
the
over here
correct
for
one.
us. Late over there for them,
Yeah,
but it's still early for
it's
us.
mad early. It feel like it's late though, maybe because of work and
It
everything.
does. It feels
Feel
late
like it's
today.
late as hell. That just mean we
It's a
getting old.
long ass Wednesday today, I'll tell you that.
Hey, I gotta ask you this before I go. What you think about the
Yeah.
gray hairs, man? Ain't it fly?
With salt and
My gray
pepper,
hairs. Yeah.
I like a little salt and pepper, but I'm 35 years old. I prefer salt and pepper, actually. I prefer a little bit of gray in the beard. It's attractive, shows a little bit of wisdom.
People
I've been
making
here a
fun of me.
while. Don't punk me. You know what I'm saying? Matter of
The,
fact, there's this man who he let the whole beard go, and his shit just silver, and he's beautiful older man, very
Mhm.
attractive. So you know what I mean? Keep your little pepper, salt and pepper going on, as long as it's full, don't be having no spotchy, you know what I mean? Have mushrooms growing out your shit. I see you gotta calm down. We're having some, you know what I mean? I see y'all.
Yeah.
Get your beard oil.
Hey, for real. Hey, I wish I had my boy stuff up here, but I didn't have it. I was gonna promote that shit. Hey, real quick, you were talking about earlier before we go about,
Uh-huh.
women being more thoughtful, and I gotta keep it real. You
I
right, cause
said
my
men
wifey.
being more thoughtful. We is
No, I
thoughtful.
listen. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give
Okay.
y'all a compliment. God damn, wifey went. I said, yo, I need some more cologne, and she had caught me this new coat shit, right? Let me
Hmm.
tell y'all something, y'all. This shit right here smells so good. I
Okay.
wore this shit, man. I went to the store. I don't know how many compliments I was getting. That's how I judge my colognes. Not if I like it, but if I go out and I get compliments,
Hmm. Other
this
people smell it and stuff.
coach from in New York,
Hmm.
I had this one lady. She grabbed my arm, was like, "What, what you wearing?" And I was like, excuse you,
Hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? But this is coach. But hey, this that shit right here, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all go
Yeah,
cop
so
that.
different pheromones and all that other stuff. If you go to those
Hmm.
sex shops, they have those actual pheromone scents that supposedly like bring people to you, and it's like aromatic and very like sensual, arousing scents. They work too. I've worn it at work, and like 7 people were like, "I'm just drawn to you." Like it's pheromones. It's something that they smell, and it reacts to it.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I be knowing that just from massage therapy. There's like color therapy, there's aromatherapy, a lot of
Hmm.
things. Certain colors make you feel a certain way, smells and scents and stuff like that. They trigger like little things in your body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you always try to keep it just massage. I really am a Zen person. I know I'm crazy as shit, but I be on my little holistic healing and shit. I be healing these niggas out here. I massage your man. I think
Hey,
that I,
that's
I
another
really do think
story.
that's
That's
important.
facts.
Touching each other. I promise you, I think that touching each other is so important. If you are in a relationship, please make sure that y'all touch each other at night. It don't even matter if you fuck that night. If you're really in a
Hmm.
relationship, I really need you to just curl over, hug her, squeeze her, or something. When even if I know y'all dog tired, you got a 13-year-old, 11-year-old, a 7-year-old running around the house. Whoever people, I'm just talking to people. I don't know about your kids. Just make sure you guys hug at night or touch each other. I think
No,
that's
that's
really
true.
important.
That's
Just
facts.
back to touching. Because if you just keep waking up and you forget one night, then the next day it's the next day, next day. And before you know it, it's been 2 weeks and you're looking at your wife like, what's up? And you guys just passed each other by. And that's a lot of reason why maybe like my last relationship, I was like kind of not faithful and it ended up not going the way I wanted it to go because I was so deprived of him. He was so busy. He's never around. He never gave me time. So I went and found time other places. And it ended up being bad, but I didn't get my time. Do you know what I mean? I didn't feel
Mhm.
special. So I don't like feel that horrible about it. Cause he didn't make me feel good. He wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. I didn't feel good about myself at night with him. So I let somebody else make me feel good. And that's where we gotta stop doing. That was selfish of me, but it was also selfish
Mhm.
of him. So, you know?
That's where lack of communication comes into play because
No, it was
mm,
very communicated. The fact that I was like even having to ask for it got worse too. That's why I was just like, all right, well, I can
well,
go find
see,
that.
communication is also on the receiver. So if the
Yeah,
receiver of the communication is not, it's
right.
not
So
communicating,
then it was,
sometimes shit can get fucked up. But
right.
unfortunately, shit like that happens.
Yeah, I
And
mean, everybody,
as long
we
as
all live, we
everybody
learn.
learns from it.
Right. We all live, we learn. I'm open to relationships. I'm also closed to them. I know. It's just
Mhm.
like I said, women don't never know what they want. I don't know what I want till I see it. Okay.
But look,
Not you.
man,
Is it not my fault? Do you guys don't understand? Not don't even mention. We didn't even talk about the PMS of a woman. How
nah,
1 week out of the month, my emotions are completely out of my
nah.
control. It's not my fault. It's
Look,
not even me.
you know what? I do want to on another show. I want to talk about that. So I'm inviting you back right now. We're gonna
All
have
right.
Deanna
I'll be
back
back.
on Relatively Raw. You know what I'm saying, to discuss women when they're
Had a
going
wonderful time.
through
Thank you.
PMS. No, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, relatives, salute to y'all. Make sure y'all
Thank you. Y'all
subscribe
go
down
make sure you
below.
follow me at Deanna is funny on Instagram. Follow me, Lovely D on Twitter or Leggy Bundy. Top it in. Go follow me at Deanna is funny on Instagram. Follow my Instagram. I need to get that up because my ex that I cheated on got my page deleted.
Oh
While we
damn.
out here.
Damn. Y'all make sure, hey, that information is in the description down below. So
All
make
right,
sure y'all
yeah.
gonna do
Put
that.
my stuff
Follow
down
me
there.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go to last second see. Y'all can see Deanna. She has like I think a couple
Yes.
episodes
I got a new
already up
episode
there.
coming out.
So go
Me,
check that out.
Geechi. It's me, Geechi, Hansel, Royalty, Dre Vicious. We had a lot of fun that episode. Emerson Kennedy's doing great for the West Coast. I
Hmm.
appreciate him. He's like
For sure.
battle rap
Salute to
Tyler Perry.
Emerson. Facts. Salute to
Emerson's
Emerson,
Tyler.
his
He's our Tyler
wife.
Perry.
Salute to everybody, man, over there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody over here at No Studio, and you already know what it is.
Everybody, I
Ain't no
appreciate you.
studioing. We out